So viewers' discretion is advised because we are going to see something within this video that should be heart-wrenching to anybody that actually does have a heart. And I'm glad that this is being addressed. Let's just get right into it.
This man is David Daladin. And in 2014, he went undercover with his organization and exposed on video that Planned Parenthood was illegally selling body parts from abortions. I'm not going to show you the whole video. It's 8 minutes long. I'll show you maybe 3, just so you can get a gist of it. He is meeting with one of the top officials in Planned Parenthood undercover. You're going to have to read what she's saying because the mic is so far from her in this undercover video. This occurred in 2014, the undercover video. It was published in 2015. Check this out.
A lot of people want intact parts these days because they're looking for specific nodes, AV nodes, SA. I was like, wow, I didn't even know. Good for them. Yesterday was the first time she said people wanted lungs. And then, like I said, always as many intact livers as possible. People just want
livers.
Some people want lower extremities too, which that's simple. I mean, that's easy. I don't know what they're doing with it. I guess they want muscle. But
Yeah, a dime a dozen.
You can actually order the body part you want.
I'm the medical director for the national office for all of the affiliates. So I say, okay, what are you looking to supply today? We've been very good at getting heart, lung, liver. Every provider has had patients who want to donate their tissue, and they absolutely want to accommodate them. They just want to do it in a way that is not perceived as this clinic is selling tissue, this clinic is making money off of this.
Okay, so when you are or the affiliate is determining what that is monetary.
Yes.
So that it doesn't raise any question of this is what it's about. This is the main. What price range would you?
You know, I'm going to throw a number out. I would say it's probably anywhere from $30 to $100, depending on the facility and what's involved.
The $30 to $100 price, that's per specimen that we're talking about, right? Yeah.
Yes.
The $30 to $100 price, that's per specimen that we're talking about, right? Yeah.
Yes.
How much of a difference can that actually make if you know what's expected or what we need versus?
It makes a huge difference. I'd say a lot of people want liver, and for that reason, most providers will do this case under ultrasound guidance, so they'll know where they're putting their forceps. Kind of rate-limiting step of the procedure is calvarium. Calvarium, the head is basically the biggest part. Most of the other stuff can come out intact.
Right.
It's very rare to have a patient that doesn't have enough dilation to evacuate all the other
to bring the body cavity out intact and all that.
So then you're just kind of cognizant of where you put your graspers. You try to intentionally go above and below the thorax so that, we've been very good at getting heart, lung, liver, because we know that, so I'm not going to crush that part. I'm going to basically crush below, I'm going to crush above, and then I'm going to see if I can get it out intact. And with the calvarium, in general, some people will actually try to change the presentation so that it's not vertex, because when it's a vertex presentation, you never have enough dilation at the beginning of the case unless you have real huge amount of dilation to deliver an intact calvarium. So if you do it starting from the breech presentation, there's dilation that happens as the case goes on, and often at the last you can evacuate an intact calvarium. So I mean, there are certainly steps that can be taken.
So they can convert to breech, for example, at the start of the...
Exactly. They can, under ultrasound guidance, they can just change the presentation.
Now, Kamala Harris was the Attorney General of California when this video came to light. And who did Kamala Harris go after for selling body parts? Not Planned Parenthood. She didn't go after the organization selling baby body parts. She went after the guy who made the video, David Dedalian. The trial is still going on, or he's still being held. It hasn't even happened yet. The trial, I think, is supposed to happen in December. This is 9 years later. Because she left that office, but she started the prosecution of the guy exposing what's going on. And just last month, the New York Post broke the story. Kamala Harris accused of weaponizing California's AG's office for mega sponsor Planned Parenthood. You see this? August 2nd, 2024. It's all coming to light now that Planned Parenthood gave her so much money that she decided she wasn't going to prosecute them. She was going to prosecute David Dedalian on a technicality that he made a fake license and videotaped people when he shouldn't have done so. No prosecution has occurred for the illegal selling of baby body parts. So, does abortion trump everything else? Look, I'm not a one-issue voter, but I am a one-issue disqualifier. Being pro-life doesn't make you automatically a good candidate, but being pro-abortion makes you a disqualified candidate. Because if you can't see that murdering people is wrong, what else can I trust you on? Oh, it's not a baby. Then why are they selling body parts? What do you think is in there? There's not a squirrel in there. There's not a giraffe in there. There's not just a blob of cells. There's a baby in there. What do you think Jesus would want you to do?
For what is hidden will come to the light. Luke 8, chapter 17. For whatever is hidden will come to the light. Luke chapter 8, verses 17 through 18. It says this: there is nothing hidden that will not be disclosed, and nothing concealed that will not be known or brought out into the open. Therefore, consider carefully how you listen. Whoever has will be given more. Whoever does not have, even what they think they have, will be taken from them. Another translation says, pay attention for how you hear. For those that listen will gain understanding, but for those that don't listen, for even what they think that they understand will be taken from them. I'm sure there's some people that support abortion that would not support these extremes of tearing out body parts and selling them. I mean, the very fact that we are saying and talking about body parts, it essentially just shows that this is a human being, and there's no form of reasoning that I could ever comprehend that could ever justify this, because it's impossible to be justified. And the wrong man is on trial here. This should be Kamala Harris on trial for supporting murder. But, you know, we've covered up with all these fancy words and fancy terms of reproductive rights and whatnot. So it's just sad, and I pray for America. And I don't judge, I don't hate, but I do hate seeing this happen to kids. So with that being said, have a blessed day. Put your faith and trust in Jesus Christ.